What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today I have another video for you guys, and this is the top 30 best Android Wear watch faces of 2015, if not all time. So of course I went through the entire Google Play App Store looking for all these smartwatch faces, and I'll be doing another one for Facer. These are just the applications that you can get directly from Google Play. So of course number one is Air. You guys just saw it. It's very simple, very black, and it works very well with the Black Moto 360 due to its gold numbers standing out. Next one's for all you airplane fans. This one is known as Aviator Timepiece. It has a cool sort of dial look that you'll find on an airplane, accelerometer, whatever you call it. And of course, if you guys take a look at the left side of it, there's of course your battery level, so that's very handy. And on the right side is of course your date. So if you guys are ever forgetting the date and or don't know your battery life but want to see everything in one place, then that smartwatch face is perfect for you guys. This one right here, it has a very simple name. It's known as Black. The reason I got it is because it sort of looks realistic, very well with the Black Moto 360, and the shading on it makes it look super realistic when it's on your wrist. I can't really mimic that right now, but if you guys go ahead and download it, you will be able to see that. And of course the logo right there literally makes this look 3D, which is something that I truly love. Let's take a look at it in let's see, I'm gonna wait for it to go into sleep because it looks really awesome in ambient mode. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but it looks really cool, and it's dimmed out very nicely. Alright, going on to the next watch face, which is number 3 on the list. Sorry if this thing keeps tilting, I'm on a pretty slippery surface right now. There it is. This is as simple as it gets, but the dots look super cool. If you're looking for the name of the smartwatch face, it is known as Blinds. Once again, it does look super awesome and super simplistic. It's something that people will be like, whoa, what's that? Skipping all these default ones that come with the Moto 360, I'm going to go on to Domino. Now this one doesn't look that great on the normal interface because it doesn't really match the Wear's look. Some people like this and be like, yeah, it looks cool with the digital watch face, and as everything flips, it looks super awesome. But there is a mode that this looks super awesome in, and that is known as, oops, I keep making, bear with me guys, this is my first Android Wear review. I'll get used to this eventually. Hey, did it just change colors? That's perfect. Okay, I'm going to go into settings and hopefully see that ambient mode is turned on. It is. Okay, so let's see how that looks in ambient mode. There it is, guys. I know you guys can't really tell, but it is completely black and white, and those little flipping dot things look pretty epic. And of course, if you want a quick glance at the time, then this one is perfect in case you like leaving your ambient mode on. The next one we're going to talk about is more digital. It's known as Dot Matrix. Basically, it allows you to have this cool dot-like interface on it. Personally, I hate this watch face. I don't even know why I keep it, but some of you guys might like it due to its cool dot-like structure, and it reminds me of an alarm clock. And since I hate alarm clocks, that doesn't really work out too well for me. Let me pop out of this real quick, and it's funny how Google activates, right? I don't even say okay and then ... See, it just activates. It's that sensitive. That's a pain for videos. If anyone knows how to turn that off, please leave a comment below. Also, apologies if you can't really see Dot Matrix since it is pretty convoluted, if that's the word. Elegance is very nice. It's a very elegant watch face. If you guys take a look, it looks super nice from all angles, and if you guys have a smartwatch that has very nice viewing angles, then you'll want to use this one. The background it makes it look super 3D, and even in ambient mode, as you guys can see, it looks pretty epic with the date on the right, and of course the cool metallic interface in the background, and of course the dials moving. Alright, taking a look at the next one. This one's cool, but I'm going to save this for another video. It basically mimics Apple Watch. You guys can take a look at the name in case you really want to get it, but I'm going to skip it for a separate video, and I'll show you guys how to get that one. This one I'm going to skip. This one is super cool, but it doesn't make it look like, it doesn't blend in with my watch, which is why I never use it. But say you have a square watch face, I feel like this one would look gorgeous on there. And of course that one is called, it has a pretty convoluted name, Fracti Free Digital. Feel free to get that one as you wish. Number 9 on our list is HUD. Believe it or not, we're already on number 9. This one looks super awesome with a black watch face. I know I keep bringing that up because my smartwatch is of course black, but if you guys take a look at that red thing going all the way around, it tells you that it's 12/31 both in analog and digital, and of course tells you the date on the right hand side. This is the smartwatch face that I tend to keep on a lot, and this is the one that attracts a lot of attention in case you want to show off your smartwatch. This one, however, I don't think I like very much. If you guys take a look, it tends to make you dizzy just a little bit. You'll have to get it in person. This one, of course, is called Illusion Watch Face, and there are 6 different watch faces to choose from. That right there is one of them, and the other one that you just saw is one of them as well. well. It looks super cool in case you want to, like, I don't know, just wear this around, but it's not something that all your premium adults might want to use. Of course, the next one is my favorite. This is known as invert, and it slowly inverts the colors as it moves around. I wish there was more room for customization, but unfortunately you're going to be stuck with orange and purple, which looks pretty nice regardless. And a lot of people actually talked about this smartwatch face in the comment section of my Moto 360 review video. They're like, oh, what was it? And a bunch of people said names, and they're like, whoa, that's epic. So I found it pretty epic, and I find myself using this a lot as well. Now, would it be cooler if I could change the colors to black and white to match my smartwatch? Yes, that would be awesome, but unfortunately I don't believe that that feature is available as of making this video. All right, moving on to the next one. I believe that was number 11. These are cool, but I'm going to skip that for another video. These are all part of the same application. Here it is. This one's known as Leaflet, and it's good for information at a glance. It gives you the weather, 0 degrees. It says 0 degrees sunny. It's not that cold here. It says that. That doesn't make any sense, 0 degrees sunny. The reason it says that is because my smartwatch is not connected to my Motorola phone right now, so unfortunately I would not be able to show you guys what the exact date, weather, and of course place I'm living in is, which technically speaking is a good thing. Then of course it does tell you the time, and as you guys can see, it will tell you whether it's going to rain or whether it's going to be windy, so on and so forth. And as I said, it's good for information at a glance. Customization wise, you can actually jump into the application onto your phone and change the background of this to like 17 different cool backgrounds they have. They're all cool scenery. There's everything from like Niagara Falls to like Wonders of the World. It just makes it pop out just a little bit more. All right, moving on to number 12. What would it be? Okay, so material design fans, you guys are going to love this one. It has a really awesome animation every time the minutes and the hours and even the seconds change, a very materialistic design, and of course the colors change every single time you turn this on, off, so on and so forth. It goes from everything from purple material to material black to material yellow to everything in between. Once again, the name of that smartwatch face is known as Liqui. Moving on, that's minimum right there, and I'm going to skip that one for a second and jump to Museum, which is number 13 on our list. Actually, no, it's actually number 14, my bad. And this one, it has nothing to do with museums, but it does look really cool. So of course there's a dot at the hour, and if you guys took math classes, you'd know that a filled in dot, so on and so forth. I'm not going to go into that, but of course for the minutes down there, and of course the hours, it's a filled in dot along with the seconds hand that slowly rotates around this. And these watch faces this works really well with the Moto 360 because the little dots over here make it look like it shouldn't be circular. It actually makes sense with the black bar at the bottom. But if you use this on a round watch face, it's going to look kind of weird. So just pointing that out while I'm going with it. Once again, that's called Museum. And yes, you can customize it to whatever you like. This one has the best name ever. It's called Moustache. It has a mustache in it, in case you guys didn't notice. Oops, let me fix that. There you go. And there's a mustache at the bottom. Believe it or not, you can actually change that mustache to a variety of different mustaches. I don't know, guys, okay? But it's a really epic watch face. Of course, you can tell whether your phone is connected on the right and your phone's battery on the right, which is really cool. And on the left, you can actually tell your smartwatch's battery. It also looks really epic inside of ambient mode. Of course, our mustache is there, because what would we do without our mustache? And I'm going to go ahead and switch this one out. And that was number 16 on our list. Sorry if I'm skipping numbers, but I know which ones I'm going to review, and I know there's 30 of them, so hopefully you guys will find at least one, if not 30, out of this video to use. This is known as Nova Material. Once again, it takes material design into play and attempts to make everything as simple as possible while giving you the most information possible. So it tells you the time, it tells you how many messages you have, how much mail you have, and if you guys are wondering why I have 0 emails when I really have 10,000, once again, my phone is not connected. It also tells you the date, Monday, 25th May 2015, which is the date that I'm making this. And finally, at the bottom, it gives you a few crucial details, such as your watch's battery, which is at 66%. Wow, this watch dies fast when you keep it on for this long. And finally, your phone's battery, along with a slight representation of the weather on the left side. So I really like that as well. Okay, moving forward, if you guys didn't notice, the seconds, the little green thing right there, it does represent the seconds as well. So there's a lot going on in that, and I love material design, so that one's pretty cool. And once again, it is called Nova Material. This one is known as Parallel. It's kind of like the Illusion watch face, but it looks so much cooler. So once again, there's the black, white, and each one, it's kind of hard to figure out at first how this works and all that good stuff. But basically, way in the center is your seconds, and then right here is, of course, your hour, and then way around is of course the minutes. Once you figure this one out, it's really cool and it really stands out. Personally, I'd call this one zebra, not what it is called. And the name of this watch face once again is parallel. Moving on, that's a default, that's a default. That's another different one. This one's pyramid. Basically, it's the same one as the one I showed you guys earlier. Alright, at this point, I completely lost track of what number I'm on. Feel free to leave a comment below telling me what number I was on at this point. But I have plenty of smartwatches to go. Watch faces, I keep calling watch faces smartwatches, to go. So this one right here is epic, like just purely epic. I love this one. It's pretty premium, and there's so much going on that you could literally stare at this one for like 20 minutes straight and still not see everything. There's minuscule details in there. I really love the person who designed this, and of course there's details right there. And if you guys take a look right here, even though it's covered by the minutes hand, you can actually tell the date right there as well. Once again, it says the 25th. Alright guys, so if you guys didn't catch the name of that, that's called Ranger Premium Face, and these are all free. Just putting that out there. I did not pay for a single one of these. That may change, actually, because I may be coming into some smartwatch faces that I did pay for, but 99.9% of these are free. Here's a cool one. This one's known as Shadow Clock. It works really, really well, and basically, as the hours go by, it represents where the sun's shadow would be should you look at a shadow outside, and I found that so epic. So, of course, it's really simple, but the shadow feature is really, really epic. Go ahead and explain that to anyone you want. Did I say Google? I don't believe so. I don't know why Google popped up. Come on, really? If I ever make a top 5, this one would go in it, and this one's known as Slide. So taking a look right here, basically, it sort of slides from a dark to a light as the seconds hand moves around, and it's fairly simplistic. It really matches the background that I have here. It looks cool. Personally, I'd keep this smartwatch face on for future app reviews because I love it, and I guess I say that about every watch face because they are all epic. I can't wait to design our own smart tech watch face. You'll see that on the Android Wear Play Store someday. I don't know when. This one isn't a personal favorite, but I downloaded it because of its simplicity. It's known as Stadium, and it's kind of bloated. The minutes hand, or is that the hours hand? I have no clue. One of those hands is super big and the other one is super thin, but at the same time there's no way to tell what seconds you're on, and it doesn't feel like a watch. Like, who would design a actual watch like that? I'm not sure, but if you want to go ahead and get it, feel free. The Surfline is super cool. I'm going to the end of the video by now. Oh no, Surfline stopped. Alright, well, regardless, there it is. No, Surfline, don't do that. I'm just going to explain it to you guys since obviously it's not working out for me. So basically, Surfline allows you to tell the waves, and it'll give you a detailed explanation of what type of waves you have outside. So if you're a surfer, this is going to be perfect. Live in Cali, I don't know, Hollister Beach, somewhere along those lines. You guys can go ahead and know how the waves are, how high they are, how tall, so on and so forth. 90% of you guys are going to get absolutely no use out of that one, but you might get use out of one of the ultimate watch faces that I found for the Black Moto 360. This one just looks so epic. It's very simplistic, but at the same time, it matches the overall feel so well with that sort of gray yet black type of interface. You guys can sort of tell that the settings is going around right there, not the settings, the seconds hand is going around right there, and of course the battery life right there, about 50%. It also gives you the date along with a sort of brightness looking thing down there, and finally it does tell you the weather way down here. Now, something that you guys can't really tell is that there's information on the right and left. If I put my finger there, can I get the white balance just right to make you guys see it? I don't know, but if you guys can kind of see it, the gray things have stuff on them as well, and it actually tells you how fast you're going. How cool is that? So if you're in a car, it's going to tell you you're going 20 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour, so on and so forth, and on the left it tells you your wind speed. So this is like the ultimate watch face when it comes to Android Wear and all that good stuff. Alright, ladies and gents, we're down to like our last 5 smartwatch faces, so hopefully you guys really enjoyed this video. It took a lot of effort to make. Go ahead and leave the like button right now, and let's go ahead and finish this video off. This smartwatch face right here basically allows you to view all your information at a glance, but through ambient mode and not just normal. Now it looks cool when it's normal as well. There you go. Wake this up. Go back once again with Google. I really hate doing that. There it is. It's very simplistic. It's black and white, super simple, but you can customize it to add some colors to the top section and the bottom section, and of course you can get your weather, whether it's raining, your battery, and even whether the ups and downs for your weather. So This watch face is basically the ultimate weather watch face, and that's the name of it. It's called Weather Watch Face. Moving on to the next one. This one's weekly. It's another simplistic watch face for all you guys who like that simplistic look. Simplistic, is that even a word? And it's 12. So it both, once again, both gives you analog and digital, but it also gives you the date at the bottom. Once again, Monday, May 25th. And moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and get down to our last 3. So this one right here is known as Zodiac, and this is where our last 3 is located. This basically, there are a variety of watch faces located in this, and this one's the one called Zodiac. It's the one that I keep a lot, and it's the one that I'll be showing off to you guys. However, if you go inside of the application, you can actually customize it to make it a little bit different. I believe there's one where the circles are that big. I believe there's one where there's no analog. I believe there's one where there's no digital. There's a bunch of them in there, and basically I'm going to be finishing the watch video up on this one. It took a lot of effort to make this video. Hopefully you guys appreciate that and will leave a like. If you guys have any ideas for better watch faces that I should review in the future or add to a top 10 or top 5 in the future, go ahead and leave a comment below. Or if you want to see Android application reviews or a top 30 best Android Wear application video, then of course leave a comment for that as well. So thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off with some of the best watch faces for Android Wear I've ever seen.
See my trap.